What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? To channel, to another live stream. Today we're going to be taking out the TBM black square. Done a couple flights with it. Getting more and more instruments as we get going. Making some progress on it, so put this on that. But today we're going to be doing a flight. We're going to be heading over to DC. Leaving here out of Cincinnati, and we'll be heading over to DC. So let's go ahead and get things started. We're going to be using the live weather. Let's double check, make sure we've got that all set. Real time live weather. Go. So first things first, let's go ahead and jump up ahead. We do have touchscreen up above here. You guys can't see that has this overhead. So first things first, let's go ahead and turn on battery. Aim to generator 2 on. Turn on strobes. There. Don't have the master caution just yet, so let's use the mouse for that. So we go close. And we'll go ahead and our boost pump is technically down here, but I have set it to from the TBM, so we'll go and flip that to on. Go ahead and our ignition to ignition. Starter. Watching for 13% on the NG. %. Low idle. Starter is illuminating, which is good. Watching our ITT rise, looks like about 1042 is our tops about. For 50% NG. Is our 50% NG, so we can go ahead and turn our starter off. It is off. We'll turn our ignition up into auto. Go ahead and select our fuel selector on auto. And boost pump goes to auto as well. All that looks good. Go ahead and our master caution here. Go ahead and finish our checklist. So we can go ahead and these on. It all looks good. That on. Videos, get those put on. Trims all look good. Everything else is looking just fine. Looks good, so let's go ahead and we are connected to the network already, but we will go ahead and give up Indy Center, which is 119.50, so 119.55, I believe. So 119.55, yep. And we'll go ahead and hit transfer into there. It all looks good. Messages, no arrival airport. And let's go ahead and here's my phone. Sorry about that. Alright, so instead of making you guys dizzy while I look at the phone, we'll get our scratch pad. I use 4Flight, so I'm going to be using the scratch pad on there to pick up all of our stuff. And we'll clear that. We know we're good up to KDCA. And we did end up filing for like Gipple 6. So we'll go ahead and give them a call.
November 1 Whiskey Papa, contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
119.87 for 1 Whiskey Papa. You have a good night.
Set to auto. Double check and make sure everything's good. Auto boost pump to auto. And ignition to auto. There we go. That looks better. And then auto select is on auto. There we go. Perfect. Got plenty of fuel, so we'll go ahead and give them a call. And Indy Center, November 23 Delta Tango. We're looking to pick up our IFR clearance to Delta Charlie Alpha. Hey, Collins, what's going on?
November 23 Delta Tango, give me 15 seconds and you'll have a PDCA. I had to edit a few things in there.
Roger that for 23 Delta Tango. And he's going to be giving us a PDC. Never done that in a TBM. How you doing, bread boy? Collins, appreciate you joining. We are just waiting for our PDC from where we got it. And messages, notes, ACARs. Alright, equipment TBML, departure CVC, route CVC Gipple, Trooper 4, 102. Alright, so basically he said that he changed some stuff, but it didn't look like he changed anything, so we'll go ahead and switch on over to the camera view, let you guys see kind of how we're going to be setting this up. So we're going to be going to Ronald Reagan Airport, and then we'll go ahead and go back because we're going to be doing our procedure. So our departure procedure is going to be departing, didn't give us really a departure, but that's alright. So departure, we're going to be doing the Gipple 6, runway 18, and our transition is going to be the HVQ, and we'll load that departure, go back, we can hit our procedures, we're going to hit our arrival, and our arrival for today is going to be the, what did I find? The Curzon. So that's what he did. HVQ, and then the transition, Gipple 6 departure, HVQ, transition, maintain 6,000. Expect 2701 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is Storm 19er.
United 81 Heavy, contact.
So we filed the Trooper S4, so we'll go ahead
For some
and...
reason that didn't want to pop out of my mouth. Contact Atlanta Center, 132.97. Have a good
we'll
one.
load that arrival.
132.97.
So we've got all that set up. Our flight plan, that looks good. 18, Alpha 18 center, so go ahead and get that. So that's good. And we'll go ahead and switch that to on for that, for our radar. And it says the squawk, ding, 4053, 405 and we are there, and we can go ahead and put us into altitude reporting, and we've got everything good there. We'll go ahead and set flaps to 10, and we'll go ahead and flip on our taxi lights, and we'll go down here, and I always like to check my fuel down here, and we will switch back on over to this. Oh, Colin, hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate you joining along, bud. So we're gonna flip on over to get our fuel. I always like to see how many fuel gallons an hour we're burning, fuel flow. So right now we're getting 22, which is fine. So so we are ready for taxi. So we'll go ahead and flip on our inertial separator, and we will go ahead and flip on our pitot heats. It says I want to keep an eye on the fuel tanks because it says it's on auto, and it's on auto on my so that's on auto. Inertial separator is on, which is good, and fuel selector auto. All right, so that is good. Have to keep an eye on that. That works. All other things are good, and everything looks good. All right, so let's go ahead and get on out of here. Alright. Parking brake is off.
Southwest 851, contact Washington Center, 133.72.
13372, Southwest 851, have a good one.
And we were already facing the other way, alright. That's nice. Little TBM action, yes sir, my favorite airplane. Love this airplane. We're going to go ahead and flip on our landing lights because that is tough to see out in front of us. Well, there's the building, so let's just get on out of here. This way, there's the tower. Go. Or now we're getting somewhere. I've actually flown into this airport before and used this FBO. Not quite sure why that master warning keeps popping off, but right on out here and we will call for our taxi. In Indianapolis Center, November 23 Delta Tango is ready for taxi at the FBO.
November 23 Delta Tango, Indy Center, Cincinnati altimeter 2986, runway 27, taxi via Mike and Mike 1.
Runway 27 via Mike 1, and altimeter was 2997 for 23 Delta Tango.
Number 23 Delta Tango, altimeter 2986, rest of readback is correct.
2986 for 23 Delta Tango, sorry about that. And 2986, we've got that, and we are going to be doing a little bit different departure. So we're going to be doing a flight plan. We'll go to procedures actually. Up here, we're not departing off of runway 18 center. We're going to be off of 27, and we will load that departure. Make sure we've got that set correctly. There we go. All right, so we're going to go Mike 1, which is just take a right out here. Right out in front of us technically is maintain 6,000, so we'll go ahead and get that put in here. Alright, let's go ahead and get us up to 6,000. What we were told to climb and maintain. And we'll go ahead and shift our fuel over. No, I'm not flying out of Kansas City. We're flying out of Cincinnati right now, and we're going to be heading over to Washington, D.C. Go ahead and hit heading bug. Like 4. Light goes on around this way. Like these random taxi lights in the middle of the taxiway.
Indy Center, Southwest Tree at 41, 502 at 904, climbing 340.
Southwest 341, Indy Center, welcome back. I heard Midway was a little bit of a cluster.
Yeah, at least my landing was. And apparently the guy after me, he screwed up his landing too.
Wolf.
December 750, Sierra Bravo is climbing through 38 altitude,
November 750, Sierra Bravo, Indy Center, hello.
I think I've had this controller before.
November 23 Delta Tango, do you need a moment at the end, or are you ready?
Nope. No, sir. We'll be ready at the end for 23 Delta Tango.
November 23 Delta Tango, roger, wind 220 at 8, RNAV to Bondley, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, 23 Delta Tango, appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and get our pressurization set. Climbing up to flight level 270, plus 1,000 be 280. And make sure our pressurization works, and we are ready. It's clear out there in final, and we are ready to go. Alright, everybody ready? Got your seatbelts on? Alright, here we go. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. Engine and instruments look green. Everything's good. There's 85 and rotate. Positive rate, gear coming up. Tap the brakes. Coming through 120. Flaps coming up. Yaw dampener coming on.
November 750 Sierra Bravo for direction of flight, no, but I can have you at 400, yeah, let's make it 400.
IAS mode. Put it on. Alright, and we're away. As we're climbing through 2,700. Quick look at downtown Cincinnati, right? That's loud. Yeah, I love flying with ATC. It's definitely the way to go, that's for sure.
November 2 Tree Delta Tango Indy Center radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 270, proceed on course.
Proceed on course and up to 270 for 23 Delta Tango. Appreciate it. 270.
And actually, I can give you a shortcut. Make the left turn, direct Charleston.
Left turn, direct Charleston for 23 Delta Tango. Flip on over into heading. Get a start turning around. We'll go to our back, go to our flight plan. And let's go. You said direct Charleston.
Indianapolis Center, Southwest 259, with you, flight level 370.
Southwest 259, Indy Center, good evening.
And activate direct, and direct 2. And we will hit nav mode. And we are off direct to Charleston. Appreciate that. And we're climbing through 6,000. Let's take a look at our pressurization. It does look like it is pressurizing. We'll go ahead and turn that up just a little bit. Usually like to keep that around about 800, 900 foot per minute as we're climbing out. Fuel flow looks about 63.6, and we'll go ahead and it's not shifting auto fuel, so we'll go ahead and switch on over to that looks like the right tank. We're burning off the left, so we'll go ahead and switch to the right. There we go. As we start to climb through the clouds, got a little bit of IMC, not quite yet, but all right, down there is the part we took off of. Ouch. And since we're going through the clouds, we'll go ahead and
broken and unreadable, 0 out of 5.
Turn off our strobes when you get inside the clouds. It flashes and really messes up messes your eyes. So we'll turn those off as we get going through the clouds. Not quite IMC, you can still see the ground.
2381.
Did see that we were going to have about a 63 knot tailwind here, Colin.
Southwest 2381, Indy Center.
I just wanted to do a sound check, but it sounds like we're 5x5. We are ready for taxi over.
And just give you a little bit of. I'm going to give you a walk around to the
Southwest 2381, Roger, runway 17 right. Taxi via Mike, Golf,
this is touchscreen. That's a touchscreen.
The
That's a
Louisville
touchscreen.
2987.
And then up above, I also have another touchscreen to mimic what is up above. Got a screen here, screen over there. So, quite a bit of screens here. And then I've got two rotary dials that I can turn to turn a knob if I need to or whatever I need to do. So.
Fox 705 Indy Center, welcome aboard.
Go ahead and sync up our heading bug here. It looks like we're starting to get out of the tops of these. Climbing through 10,000 feet, heading. Lights can go ahead and come on off. And we're going to put our strobes back on now that we're getting outside of the clouds here. And climbing through 10,000, let's double check our pressurization. We're pressurizing. Looks like our cabin altitude is about 4,500. We've got about 2.5 psi. So we are pressurizing just fine. And since we're getting up here in the dark, we'll go ahead and start slowly turning these instruments down, turning the lights down on the panel. A little darker. Yeah, if you've got a simulator, dude, man, they're a lot of fun. I enjoy this, man. Need to finish up some of these instruments. Today after dinner, I made. Go ahead and switch on over. So today after dinner, I only got one switch in here, but made that one today, and then I made the autopilot. Made that. And then I made the bezel here and that bezel there. So I made all these. So it's need to get it set up, man. Whenever you do, let me know. I'll come over and help you. Put a replica F16. There you go. We'll go ahead and I like to fly it a little bit during the day. Just because it's whenever I stream at night, it's a black hole. No one wants to see a black hole. It's boring to sit out and look outside and look at a black hole, so. A nice little screenshot.
Southwest 259, Indy.
Wish there was a way that we could
Southwest 259.
not have the sound so loud whenever you go outside.
Oh, okay, you're still climbing. Your data tag was froze there for a second at flight level 355. I thought you were 1500 low. Disregard, climb maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain 370. Yeah, we had an autopilot failure. It dropped us down by about 2,000 feet. That was our fault. We got it back though. Southwest 259.
Southwest 259, roger, copy all.
Alright, got that saved. 2 Tree Delta Tango is on the map now. Climbing through 16,000. Don't forget our. Make sure we flip over to.
Southwest 2381, are you going to need a moment at the end, or are you going to be ready to go?
And we're pressurizing. We've got our max PSI. I thought it was at 7,000. switch on over to the right tank here. Get our fuel balanced here. And we can go ahead and
750 Sierra
switch
Bravo.
on into
When
850
ready,
mode.
descend via the Scarlet 1 landing west.
Now we can go ahead and
landing west,
advance
75 Sierra
the
Bravo.
torque past 100%. Back into nav mode here. We get ourselves back on course here. I don't know what, she's starting to wander a little bit here. That mode is on,
Southwest
so
2381, RNAV to lean, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, wind 180 at 7.
Runway 17
All right,
right,
man,
clear
see you
for
later. I
takeoff.
appreciate you stopping by, Colin.
2381.
Indianapolis held 2422, 13,200 feet for 13,000. Indy Center, Delta 2422, 13,000 feet.
Delta 2422, Indy Center, good evening. Indy altimeter 2981, runway 23 right.
Altimeter 2981, runway 23 right, Delta 2422.
Southwest 2381, Indy Center radar contact, climb maintain, level tree 30.
Climb maintain 330, Southwest 2381.
Southwest 259, contact Washington Center, 133.72.
Over to Washington Center, 33.725, Southwest 259 PM.
Southwest 341, leaving my airspace to the southwest, Memphis offline, radar service terminating. Frequency change approved. See you later, bud.
Frequency change approved. Maybe I'll see you Wednesday when I'll be on approach.
Southwest 2381, would you like a shortcut?
Go ahead for 2381.
Direct Matthew.
We'll go direct Matthew, Southwest 2381.
To go.
Delta 2422, descend and maintain 6, make it 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000. Delta 2422.
Indy Center, Southwest 1740 is ready for taxi home, Charlotte Romeo at KCVG.
Southwest 1740, Cincinnati altimeter 2986, runway 27, taxi via Romeo, Juliet, and Kilo 1.
27, Romeo, Juliet 1, Southwest 1740.
November 750, Sierra Bravo. You're parking at the FBO tonight, correct?
That is correct, Sierra Bravo.
Sierra Bravo, roger, runway 28 left.
4,000.
28 left, Sierra.
Actually, Southwest 1740, I got one better for you. Taxi 18 left via Sierra.
18 left via Sierra, Southwest 1740.
Southwest 2381, leaving my airspace to the southwest. Memphis offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom for Southwest 2381. Have a good night. Thanks for the shortcut.
American 530, you on board? November 750 Sierra Bravo. The Columbus altimeter 2982.
2982, November 750 Sierra Bravo.
Southwest 1740, RNAV to Camum, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, wind 220 at 8.
RNAV Camem, clear for takeoff, 18 left, Southwest 1740.
FedEx 705, cross Ryan's at flight level 340.
Indy Center, American 530 with you, flight level 360.
American 530, Indy Center, welcome aboard. Left turn direct Lindes, cross Lindes at flight level 300.
Left turn direct Lindes, cross Lindes at 300, American 530.
Southwest 1740, Indy Center, radar contact, climb maintains level 240.
Up to 240, Southwest 1740.
FedEx 705, Indy.
FedEx 705.
FedEx 705, cross Ryan's at flight level 340.
Ryan 340, FedEx 705.
Southwest 1740, direct D-Rose.
Direct D-Rose, Southwest 1740.
Delta 2422, reduce speed, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, Delta 2422.
Delta 2422, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Delta 2422.
November 750, Sierra Bravo, new weather information for Columbus, altimeter 2982, wind 200 at 12.
2982, wind. Yeah, I heard the wind, 750, Sierra Bravo.
November 2 Tree, Delta Tango, contact Washington Center, 133.72.
133.72 for 23 Delta Tango.
Delta 2309, contact New York Center 125.32. Take care.
Go to 125.32, New York Center, got New York Center, Delta 2009.
Delta 51, turn left heading 020, wind in first to Robbinsville.
020, direct to Robbinsville.
In Washington Center, November 23 Delta Tango is with you at flight level 270, direct Charleston.
Number 23 Delta Tango, Washington Center, Roger. Delta 239, Washington Center, still here.
I didn't hear the last frequency for 759, my bad.
Delta 239 will be able to approach on 119.85, 1985.
1985 for Southwest 59. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Washington Center, Air Canada 941, can we get flight level 350?
Air Canada to the 941, climb maintain. We're not climbing maintain level 340.
Climbing maintain 340, so, Air Canada 941.
Delta 515, contact New York Center 125.32. Take care.
532,
And so at 851, maintain Mach 0.79 or less. Delta 851, maintain Mach 0.79 or less.
79 or less, something.
American 401, Washington Center, on the frequency.
Go ahead for 401.
American 401 at the Summit Camp level 200, and then for Orlando City, you can plan for the best runway 13.
Woodland for 13 and the 10-230.
Delta 515, contact New York Center 125.32. Take care. Delta 515, Washington Center, you up? WestJet 4 Bravo Lima, contact New York Center 125.32. Good night.
12532, good night, WestJet 4 Bravo Lima.
Donald 705, contact Cleveland Center 119.87, 1987, take care.
1987, take care.
Delta 515, Washington Center here. American 401, the still maintain 4,000, the Atlantic altimeter 299.
299, Jet 4004,
1, are you fine with, like, if they're slowing it down, would you like to return for base to final?
We were turning to the BOR but yeah, we can go to the parallel heading and do base to final for
Okay, American 401, expect a vector for the base to final and let me know, report the field in sight.
Got room for the field in sight.
1,000 broken. Temperature 14. 2.11. Altimeter 2998. Arrival
Delta Tango
River visual 19.
arrival,
Visual approach runway 15.
Correction 2998. Number 23 Delta Tango, Washington Center.
Roger, we weren't sure if that was for us, so I was listening to the ATIS, my fault. Or 23 Delta Tango.
No problem, North 23 Delta Tango, descend the troops for arrival and South Altimeter 2998.
And it's seeing via the Tripsters forward arrival and 2998 for 23 Delta Tango.
Delta 327, contact your center 125.32, take care. 25.32 for Delta 327, good night.
Web 190 at 7. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,000 broken. Temperature 14. 2.11. Altimeter 2998. Arrivals expect river visual 19er. Visual approach runway 15. Landing runway 19er. 15. Departing runway 19er. 15 multiple approach. Advisory. Notices to air mission. NOTAM. Numerous cranes in vicinity of airport. Bird activity. Briefing altitude. Departure. Briefing all runway assignment.
American 4-0, Roger. You're a little bit too high. I'll bring you out, but probably
airspace north of airport. RMP-19 approach on request. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information echo.
Seabird 8073, contact your center 125.32, good night.
12532, Brito 73, many thanks.
FedEx 1202, contact Indy Center 119.55, 1955, good night. 119.55, FedEx 1202. American 401, descend maintaining 2000 and turn leveling 240.
Descend 2000, left 240.
the CODAT tour, 10 o'clock, 1 thermals reported set.
CSI 401.
American 401, clear vision approach running 13, rolling 13, clear land, 1607.
Beverage Level 13 and clear land for 851.
Air Canada 941, contact Cleveland Center 119.87. Good night.
1987, Air Canada 941.
Delta 51, contact New York Center 125.32. Take care.
12532, Delta 51. Good night.
So. And Delta 152, unfortunately, no approaches closing. Come on, right, three. Have a good night.
Was that for 152?
Affirm.
Over advisory 152, sharing extent.
Well, there's not really much going on right now, so if you're checking out the channel, we're just hearing cruise. I'm going to turn up a little bit of music. And once we start our descent, it'll pick up a little bit, but right now, just kind of hanging out. Not much really going on.
23 Delta Tango, approach is closing in sunrise, and come on, rise for you. Have the night, thanks for flying.
Alright, you said it's been a little crazy and they're getting ready to close for approach for 23 Delta Tango.
Washington until our closing, but if you want, I can go with Boston or Winnipeg.
Oh, that's alright. If you're closing, get some sleep and we can go over to advisory. It's fine. We can monitor Boston and stuff for 23 Delta Tango.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
Will do. You as well. Bye.
Southwest 241, turn right heading 040, reduce speed to 180.
040, 180.
Southwest 241, descend to maintain 2000.
2000.
Southwest 3054, Washington Center is closed. Radar service determined, frequency change approved.
Washington Center closed. Thank you for Southwest 3054. Have a good night.
You too. Yeah, it's 79, send to me. Never mind.
Dear sir, good evening. That is 5787 6000.
Southwest 241, turn right heading 090.
090 for Southwest 241.
Virgin 46 Heavy, clear direct merit. Contact Boston Center 134.0.
Boston Center on 134. You can repeat that for us, so direct merit 46.
Version 46 Heavy, direct merit, Boston Center 134.0.
134.0 and direct merit, Virgin 46 Heavy, essentially 80 people back.
Delta 2309 Heavy, turn left heading 360.
Left heading 360, Delta 2309 Heavy.
United 2787 New York Center, hello, turn right heading 130, climb maintain 17000.
Right heading 130 and climb maintain 17000, that is 5787.
New York Center will be closing in 2 minutes. Southwest 241, turn right heading 190, and set the localizer.
190, get set the localizer to 7241.
Virgin 9, Juliet 7
Virgin 9 Juliet, I'm sorry, where are you at? Oh, never mind. Virgin 9 Juliet, wind 1909er, runway 22 left, clear land. United 79, cross Rosley at 3000, cleared out runway 22 left, maintain 180 knots to Zalpo.
Alright, clear to the left then, 180 to Zalpo. Lufthansa 401 requesting crossing of 319.
Southwest 241, 5 miles from Greco, maintain 2000 till establishment, localizing good ILS, runway 22 left approach.
2000 on the ILS and clear for Seattle, for Southwest 241.
Delta 4309 Heavy, descend to maintain 2000, at 2000, reduce speed to 180. Yeah, 5787, turn left heading 060 when able, clear direct merit.
Heading 060 when able, direct merit, United 5787.
Delta 2309 Heavy, descend to maintain 2000, at 2000, reduce speed to 180.
Descend to maintain 2000 and 180 knots, Delta 2309.
And Washington Center traffic, November 23 Delta Tango is going to be descending via the Trooper Forward Arriver into the DC area for 23 Delta Tango, Washington area. Well, we're starting our descent on down into the DC area. We are coming through 16,300 or 15,000 at support. And it looks like it'll be VFR, so we'll probably just end up doing the visual and hand flying her on into and down to runway 19. Let's look at the views out there. Really is a beautiful simulator, that's for sure. To go. Start bringing back our power a little bit. Bringing it back up. And here we are, just about arriving at support, and we're on to our and we need to be at 13,000. Go ahead and go on down to 13 now, and we'll just do that about 500 feet per minute. Sorry about the loud bang, I went to hitch my head and hit my headset. And we'll go ahead and switch on over to the left tank for our fuel imbalance. And we'll sync up our heading bug. And our inertial separator light is illuminated, so we're good there. Here we are arriving at 13,000. Got about 2 nautical miles left, so we'll go ahead and go on down to 11,000. We'll VS that on down 500 feet per minute. Let's see where that puts us here. And there's our left turn down to 11,000. VS that. And our 500 foot per minute to troops. So it was support our troops, and then the next it fixes freedom. We're getting ready to come through 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and flip on our landing lights. We do have our navs and our strobes on, and pressurization is doing just fine. We're coming through 5,000 foot cabin altitude, which is good. Everything's looking just fine on our descent on into DC. Clear up our map a little bit here. Check our messages, arriving at Trooks. Got 1 nautical mile left. Then after Trooks, the next point is Freedom. And we can go on down to 8,000 feet. We'll VS that down. About 500 feet per minute, be good. Down to 8,000. Then after Freedom we have Stand. That doesn't have a constraint on it, so let's go ahead and look that up on the approach plate or the arrival plate. Freedom, and then down to 4,000 and then down to 3,000. So we'll go ahead and after we get past Freedom, we'll go ahead and get down to 3,000. And we'll go ahead and go on down to 4,000. And we'll VS that about 700 feet per minute. And then we'll go 8. And we're heading direct to Stand. Landing lights are on. And we'll go ahead and once we get down to 3,000 feet, go ahead and get our props full forward. Seatbelts are already on. The carriage we don't need. The lights are all good. And let's go ahead and do one last check of around the left tank, which is the fullest tank. Good there. And pressurization is good. Got plenty of fuel. We'll go ahead and start slowing her back up a little bit here. And we've got the runway in sight. In Washington area traffic, Ronald Reagan air traffic, Denver 23 Delta Tango is on the RNAV 19 approach into Ronald Reagan traffic. And we'll flip on over to approach mode. And we'll go ahead and go gear down. Start slowing us up a little bit here so we can get down a little quicker. Sync up our heading bug. We're going to put it on switch over to heading, and we'll get us lined up here. And there's our 2,000 to go. Start bringing back our power here. Heading lights are good. Gear is down. Props are full forward. And we'll go ahead and set our flaps to take off. And looks like there's our 100, there's our 2,000. Should start to level off. There we go. Flaps are at takeoff. We're starting to slow down a little bit to our approach speed of 100 knots. Get the airport out in front of us. Not quite sure if everybody can see that or not, but doing a little crab into the wind. And we'll go ahead and turn off the autopilot. Do a little bit of hand flying here. Turn off our flight directors. Don't need those anymore. Yes, we're good. We're on the fullest tank, the left tank. Undercarriage we got down. Mixture. Yes, everything's good. Props full forward. Lights are good. Everything's good. There's the White House over there. Turn in final. And Ronald Reagan traffic. TBM 23 Delta Tango's turn in final 1923 Ronald Reagan traffic. Go flaps full. And there will be our minimums. Yaw dampener is off. Going to the flare. And back into beta. And we'll go ahead and get off the runway here. Welcome to Washington, D.C., everybody. Alright, we can go flaps coming up. And we can go ahead and go to taxi. And we can go ahead and leave our strobes and everything else is on. That lower looks good. Everything else looks good. And we will go ahead and taxi onto the ramp. Let's go ahead and pull up our plate here. Kind of look, see where we're going. We're just off of 19, so we will take Juliet, Papa, Kilo to the ramp. Alright. And Ronald Reagan traffic, TBM 23 Delta Tango is going to be taxiing to Kilo, Juliet to the ramp for 23 Delta Tango. Alright. Well, appreciate you guys joining along. It's a good little flight over here. Love this aircraft from Black Square. If you're on the fence about purchasing it, Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Definitely worth the money. If you like TBMs. I personally like the TBM. It's my favorite airplane. If I could fly this in real life for a living, then that's exactly what I would do. But I am almost there. And this is Kilo, so we'll go ahead and take a right on Kilo here. Head on over here to our FBO. We are all the way in the corner back over here. And we missed it a little bit, so we're just going to go around this building here. And here we are. Alright, we'll park her right over here. Call this good. Don't have a marshal or anything, so we'll just set it here. And we'll go ahead and flip that off. And we'll go ahead and take a look at our trims, make sure we're still put back in the green. Flaps are up, everything's good. And we can go ahead and turn off our fuel selector, turn off our boost pump, turn off ignition, and the starter is on off. And we can go ahead and turn our nav strobes, and lights can come off. And we can go ahead and pull everything back.
Reagan traffic, Delta 1153, we're turning right downwind 19. Reagan traffic.
Alright.
The cab's 3.
And we can go ahead and all that's off. Mission's all off. Fuel selectors, boost pumps off. Turn our bleeds off. And all the RMI, gyro, RMI, ADS, HSI can come off. This can come off. Radios can come off. This looks good. Oh. Commercial separator can come off. That'll work. Alright, well, welcome everybody to Ronald Reagan Airport. Thanks for joining along, and we will catch you guys next stream. Look at that, everybody.